Hi guys, and welcome to another Electro review. This time we are looking at a lightweight hand push mower which is currently being sold by B&Q. Now I've wanted a push mower for a little while. We have got a petrol mower at home, but I wanted a lightweight hand push mower just to do the front lawn with, and on occasion when I don't fancy getting the petrol mower out or we've run out of fuel, then I just wanted something which I can easily use, is easy to store, to cut the grass on a more regular basis. I saw this one in the local B&Q store and thought we'd give it a go. So the model number is FPHM302. The mower is 300mm wide, and that's the cutting width. Cutting height is 40mm, although there are 4 adjustable stages, so I believe you can probably go down to sort of like 10mm possibly. It's a manual powered hand propelled mower, which basically means you do all the work, so there's no petrol, no engine, no electric involved, and it weighs in at just 6.5 kilos. It's currently on sale with B&Q for £37, and you do have to assemble the mower yourself. It comes in a box, and there's about 6 assembly stages once you've unpacked everything. So if you want to see what I think of this mower, then you can skip ahead by clicking here. Alternatively, continue to watch the video and you'll be able to see how easy the mower is to construct from the box. Okay, so this is the box the mower comes in. As you can see, it's got a 30cm cutting width. It's a hand push cylinder lawn mower, and it cuts from 15 to 40mm. It's got a 25 litre collection box. It's recommended to cut anything up to 200 square meters. So we just open the box by cutting the sellotape on the top. You can use a craft knife or another sharp knife to do that. Once inside, we lift the box back onto its upright position, and inside we find the instruction manual, which is in a small plastic sleeve. Now this does include the instructions to build the mower. We've got the lower section of the handle. All sections of the handle are covered in plastic. We have the rubbish or the grass collection bag, and the cylinder mower itself, and lastly the upper section of the handle, and we have a small bag which contains the bolts and the nuts in order to connect the mower and the handle parts together. So this is the mower looking at it from the front, the side and the rear, and this is normally the view you would get when you're mowing the grass, as you would be pushing the mower forwards from this view. As you can see, the mower is made primarily of metal, so you've got the green metal shroud, the yellow cutting blade. You have a small plastic roller at the back, which is made of black plastic, and the wheels themselves are plastic. Now how this mower works is there is a gear inside the wheels which drives a smaller gear, which in turn drives the cutting blade. So the speed you push the mower is transferred, and I'm not sure what the gear ratio is, but the blade will spin a lot faster than you are pushing. So the only construction that you need to do on this mower is to build the handle itself, and then once the handle is constructed, you can just clip the handle onto the mower. So to construct the handle, what you need to do is find the top section, which I've just picked up, which is the U-shaped bar. Take off the plastic covering that it comes in, and then you need to find the 2 single pieces which will just slot into the U-shaped bar. When you slot them in, they actually need to go around the other way, so I've got them around the wrong way here. So turn them out so that the flanges point outwards. Then what you need to do is pick up the yellow nut and bolt combinations. Right underneath the bolt head is a square flange which sits in the square cutout on the handle, and this basically means that the bolt doesn't move when you're tightening, and equally it won't move when you're using the mower. So what you need to do is do one each side, like so. and then that will complete the top portion of the handle. Next we take the lower section, which is again a U-shaped bar, but there are two flanged or thinned out pieces of metal on the bottom with a small hole in. This U-shape is designed to fit into the flanges on the single bars which we've just connected. There are two holes on each side, and then we use the remaining 4 bolt and nut combinations to secure those in place, like so. Okay, so that now completes the handle, and as you'll see there are 2 circular holes at the bottom of the handle, and what this does is with a little bit of pressure from your hands, you need to push them in together. We will be able to clip that into the mower. So find the mower head and move that into position. Just remove the handle out of the way, and then what you'll see, there are 2 dowels, metal dowels that stick out, and what you need to do is position the holes in the handle over each of these, and then apply some form of pressure to the handle to click them in place like so. And that is the mower constructed and complete, all bar the collection bag. Quick test, make sure that the handle's nice and secure and it's not going to come off. So to put the collection bag on, what you need to do is first find the collection bag, and there are 2 small clips which just clip onto the plastic roller on each side. Small push with your thumb and they clip in place, and then the strap, which has got a clip lock on it, just clips over to the first rung on the handle, and that now is the mower complete and ready to go. So all in all, that probably took no more than 10 minutes to build. So this is the part that you've all been waiting for. You want to see how the mower performs. Well, this is our rear garden. As you can see, the grass is probably a little bit too long for a hand push mower or hand propelled mower, because they really are designed to cut shorter grass. So ideally what I should have done is run the petrol mower or an electric mower over this first on a fairly long cut, and then use the hand propelled mower on a shorter cut. But that was part of the reason why I wanted this mower, was because it's easier to use, so I can store it easily. I don't have to get it out of our little storage shed at the bottom of the garden. I can just leave it in an undercover in our little lean-to thing next to the rabbit hutch. Doesn't take up too much room, and I can use it on a more frequent basis. Anyway, just those few pushes there, you can see, did cut a fair amount of grass, and I've just emptied that into a compost pile over the back fence. One thing you'll notice with the mower is, although it does have the roller on the back for a striped effect, when the grass is this long, you do generally have to push the mower forwards and backwards quite a lot in order to cut the grass. So it is very good at cutting grass, but equally if the grass is fairly wet or too long, then the roller has the opposite effect and it will just push the grass down. So the most effective way I found of cutting longer grass was to do this literally forwards and back motion, and to cut across, up and down the lawn, and just vary the angles that the grass was being cut from. As you can see there, it does cut out quite a lot of the or chuck out quite a lot of the grass out the back, so you can see it is clearly working. One of the things that the mower isn't really good at is edges, because the wheels are the driving force for the cutting blade. As soon as you get to the edge, you can push the wheel along the edge, but then all that effectively does is push down the grass and flatten it. So this was the final result about 20 minutes later, and I promise you no other equipment or animals were used to cut the grass. This is purely the B&Q mower, and I'm really pleased with the results and the amount of time that it took. So you heard me earlier talk about the cut being adjustable from 15 right up to 40 millimeters, and that's easily done on this mower by using small knobs on each side of the mower. Simply pull them out and move them down to the next pinhole. You do that on both sides, and as I've done here, I've put it onto the lowest setting possible, so that would be at 15 millimeters. Effectively what that does is that lowers the roller at the back and therefore lowers the blade as well. To raise the cutting height is just a reverse of that process. You pull these little spring-loaded knobs out and move the pin up to the next slot. So you can go, there are 4 stages, so you can go from 15 all the way up to 40 millimeters. Overall, I'd give the mower 4 out of 5. There are a couple of little annoyances that mean I can't give it that extra star. One of those is this little wheel trim cover keeps popping off. It probably wouldn't be too hard to fix. And the other thing is the grass collection bag can drag on the floor because you have to continually adjust the strap when you change the cutting height. That being said, the mower is of a really sturdy construction. I can't see it failing at any time soon. The blade, when you first get it, is really sharp. It does a really good job of cutting long grass. The striping mechanism using the roller at the back, I'm not 100% sure works fully. I don't have the best lawn to test this on because the grass is fairly patchy and the ground's relatively uneven. It could well work on a better, flatter lawn. Lastly, one of the things I love about this mower is the ease in which you can store it. It takes a small amount of pressure to just unclip the handle and the collection bag from the rear roller, and you can store the handle separately to the mower, which takes up absolutely no room at all. So the mower is currently on sale for £37 at B&Q. You can click the link here, which will take you through to our website where you can read the full text review, see a few more photos, and click a buy now button, which will take you through to the B&Q website to purchase the mower. Finally guys, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.